Here are what I believe to be the best sport games for iPhone and iPad right now. Number 10, we have NBA 2K Mobile Basketball. Experience amazing graphics, 60 frames per second, controller support and realistic NBA 2K action in the palm of your hands in NBA 2K Mobile Basketball. Players can choose their favourite team and players and step onto courts in offline or online 5 vs 5 matchups. The game has received some great updates in 2019 and even in 2020, such as Season 2 content, 2020 All-Stars jerseys, fresh shoes, new customization options for players, the ability to chat in-game with other players is finally here, and some other small improvements to the visual front and a lot more, yeah. NBA 2K Mobile is free to play with some in-app purchases, and it also requires internet to play. Oh, and this game supports iCloud backup between devices. Number 9 is Skate City. Few mobile games have been able to capture the heart and soul of skating. Skate City comes in and shows how this sport can be done successfully on a touchscreen. The developer Snowman have streamlined the controls so that it works with your fingers alone, and if you're not comfortable with doing that, you can play with a controller in hand. Skate City is all about mastering hundreds of trick combinations across many dynamic environments and weather shifts. Anyway, Skate City is available to download if you're subscribed to Apple Arcade on the App Store. The game supports iCloud backup between devices, is playable offline, and plays at 60 FPS on iPhone and iPad.
Money on my mind, so on toupee. Real out of time, never Kool-Aid. Sipping on Douce sight. Came a long way from G-Bird. Living and shoving and killing a ribby. Calling it going and flowing and he was swimming and doing and moving and grooving and stopping and rocking and singing.
Number 8, we have F1 Mobile Racing. F1 Mobile Racing brings you the teams, drivers, helmets, and iconic circuits that you love from the Formula 1 events series. Plus, it boasts exciting multiplayer duels, vehicle customization, controller support, and fairly decent graphics. I'd say the cars look a little plasticky here, but it's not bad by any means. Coming soon, the game will be updated with the 2020 Season Championship, bringing brand new challenges and prizes. F1 Mobile Racing is free to play, but it has a VIP membership through a monthly subscription. This gives you some extra features. And it also requires internet to play, and supports iCloud backup between devices. Number 7 is Golf Blitz. Perhaps not your traditional sport game, Golf Blitz provides a more arcade take on the golfing genre. It's all focused around real-time multiplayer matches with friends or random players from across the globe. 4 players join matches here and will try to be the first one to get your golf ball into the final hole. As you play, you can use different power-ups to gain an advantage too. Gameplay is super fun and addicting, and I love how you can chat after a match is complete by just sending some messages. It's kinda cute. Golf Blitz is free to play, but you can purchase gems to unlock and upgrade power-ups, golfers, and hats. However, you can also unlock these through general playtime. The game also requires internet to play. Number 6, we have Tennis Clash Game of Champions. Are you a tennis aficionado? Then I think I've found the best tennis experience for your iPhone or iPad. It's super fast-paced and is seriously addicting, competitive, and challenging. I like the touchscreen controls for hitting the ball, as all you have to do is swipe with your finger. It might take you a few matches to get the hang of it though, because it did for me. This would probably be my favourite game on the list if it improved on a few aspects. I wish it could be played in landscape mode. I think the items should be considerably cheaper, Unlocking characters takes far too long, and I don't like the frequent pop-ups to buy gems or special offers. That said, I never spent a dime within my playtime and I didn't feel like I needed to. Tennis Clash Game of Champions is free to download on the App Store. It also supports iCloud backup between devices. The game also requires internet to play. Number 5 is Football Manager 2020 Touch. FM20 Touch is a football management simulation game available only on iPad. This game provides almost the same experience as the PC version, but with a simpler and more accessible format for a touchscreen. One of the best features of this game, though, is that it supports cross-sync between iPadOS and PC, which is huge. This version also brings the best 3D match engine for iPad to date. Football Manager 2020 Touch goes for $19 USD. That might sound expensive, but remember, you're getting the same game, so yeah. It's playable offline and supports iCloud backup between devices. Number 4, we have Ballistic Baseball. Here we have a PvP baseball game that captures the intense battle of skill and wits between pitcher and batter. Players can verse offline opponents or players in real-time multiplayer matches. You can play either as the pitcher and try to strike out opponents, or swing for the fences to become a champion. The latest update in 2019 also brought a new career mode, which is really good. Thank you. I will point out that to enjoy this game, you actually need to enjoy baseball, otherwise it's not for you. Ballistic Baseball is available to download if you are subscribed to Apple Arcade on the App Store. The game supports iCloud backup between devices, supports controllers, is playable offline, and plays at 60 FPS on iPhone and iPads.
Can he get him? See ya.
Number 3 is Rugby Nations 18. While the newer Rugby Nations 19 is available on the App Store and for free, I didn't pick it as it is pretty much the same game but with a free-to-play business model with a bigger focus on in-app purchases and an energy system, so you can't play non-stop. Rugby Nations 18, on the other hand, is a paid experience with no ads, no in-app purchases, and no energy system. It's the ultimate rugby sim for mobile, bringing over 450 teams at club and international level. 8 game modes, motion captured animations, live games, and good touchscreen controls with a D-pad for movement and on-screen buttons for passing the ball, kicking the ball, and sidestepping players. Rugby Nations 18 costs $4.99 USD on the App Store. It's playable offline and supports iCloud backup between devices. Number 2, we have Grid Autosport. I've talked about Grid Autosport so many times on this channel, but for good reason. It's a true console quality racing game for mobile devices with great graphics and advanced controller support. In fact, you can manually change the gears with your controller. Players can control heaps of high-performance rides across a plentiful of stunning tracks, routes, runs, and loops. Later in 2020, Ferro will be adding an online multiplayer mode too, which is very exciting. Grid Autosport will cost you $9.99 USD. It's playable offline, supports iCloud backup, and plays at 60 FPS on iPhone and iPad, and up to 120 FPS on the latest iPad Pros. Number 1, we have Ultimate Rivals, the Rink. Is this the ultimate sport game for iOS? Perhaps. The game brings players from a wealth of different sporting games, and now they are playing in a 3-on-3 arcade sci-fi hockey game. The Rink has short sessions that can be played offline or online. Matches focus on both action and strategy to win, and you can use crazy abilities to gain an advantage over the other team. Ultimate Rivals The Rink is available to download if you're subscribed to Apple Arcade. The game supports iCloud backup, it's playable offline, plays at 60 FPS, and supports controllers. Also in spring 2020, the developer is bringing the next game, Ultimate Rivals The Court, to Apple Arcade, which will focus on arcade basketball fun. Here is a bonus upcoming sport game for you guys. Sonic at the Olympic Games is an upcoming mobile game of the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. The game is going to be free to play and is said to have in-app purchases required to play the entire game. Hopefully the free-to-play business model is not somewhat similar to what happened with Mario Kart Tour initially, otherwise I'll be disappointed. It is expected to arrive the 7th of May 2020. What sport games do you play on your iPhone or iPad? Was it one from this video, or perhaps I missed your favorite game? Let me know in the comments. If this video was helpful for you, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, you definitely should, as this is the best place to find new games for your iPhone or iPad. Anyway, thanks for watching.